the mirror. Chandeliers are paintings everywhere. I was so proud. And then I saw Dr. John Van standing in front of my painting of his father. He could not speak. He took my hand and squeezed it. Mr. Chu came up to us. She looked so radiant. It's beautiful, isn't it? She whispered to him. I looked at the two of them. Miss Chu was right. This moment I was present to no, it turned out to be the defining moment in my young life. I was set on a course to be an artist. It could be no other way. No other way. Thanks to art of amazing Miss Chu.
Okay. I have created a vocabulary word list for you. And with this, we're going to talk about the learning objectives of this lesson. We're going to talk about the completeness of the character analysis. We're going to discuss the characters and the feelings of her actual name was.
Miss Chu.
No, not what was the student name.
Teresa.
She called her Teresa, but her actual name was Patricia. Remember, she said that once she went on in the art class that she wasn't going to give her name because she started passing out the sketchbooks. So we're going to talk about feelings and judgments. Then we're going to talk about definition of vocabulary words and the outline of the art of Mrs. Chu. And we're going to talk about the artistic terms and styles. First over here we have vocabulary words that was in the story of the art of Mrs. Chu. We have, what word is this?
Talent.
Okay. Impress.
Oh, impress. Proud.
Easel.
Emotion.
Right.
Emotion.
Sketchbook.
Oh, sketchbook. Accent. Image. Patterns. Wait, how does that work?
Proverb.
Smock. And defining.
Okay. Over here we have 3 lists of things over here. The first list we have I know it well, and E for establish. And you have over here I know something about it and can relate to is something acquainted with the word. And then right here you have a list over here I do not really know the word. So I'm going to have you mark down here if you know the word. So do you know what talent is?
Yeah.
What is talent?
Talent is like something you're real good at.
Yeah. Okay.
And that you can improve more if you don't really know how to do it.
So can you give me an example of talent?
I have a good singing voice.
That's a talent. That's a good example for being talented. Okay, we have the next word, impressed.
Impress.
So, is that a word that you?
Impress. I'm impressed that you're doing well in my class.
Well, you can use, that's an example. It's a feeling showing admiration for someone or something. The next word, what about it? So check here. Don't forget to mark down if you know the word well, or you have an idea what the word may mean if you do not really know. So you have the word talented, so you could check here. I know the word well for talented. Check the proper check right here next to talented. Right here under this list. What about the word? You wasn't really for sure about the word impress. So I should have made them lines right here. What about the word proud? think about the word proud. How the mom is proud of you for getting good grades on your report card, or you being able to read pretty well.
I'm not a word pro.
Okay. What about the next word? Easel. Remember we was with easel? What is an easel?
It's like a thing where you can draw on.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know the word. What about the word emotion? You know the word emotion?
It's just like a way you're feeling at the time.
You feeling at the time. So you have good and bad emotions.
Yep.
What about sketchbook? Okay, sketchbook. So you know what the sketchbook is.
Yeah.
Okay, we talked about this word in the book. Accent.
I don't know that one.
You sure?
I don't know that
I
one.
think
No,
you might know the word.
no.
She's from. Okay,
Oh, wait,
remember
there's
Mr.
different-
Donovan was from
Oh,
Ireland.
different,
So he talked with a.
Oh, okay, no.
So he talked with a what?
An accent.
Right.
I'm like, what?
You know, they people. We are Americans. They might think when we come, well, we do talk with an accent when we visit other countries. So.
Image. I know image.
Where's an image?
A picture. This one.
An image. A picture. A thought.
Patterns. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna talk about some other things. What state does Trisha lives in now?
I don't remember where she lives at now.
Okay, Trisha, remember she lived in California. She lived in California. What does Mr. Donovan think about Trisha's reading problem? What did he think about her reading problem?
He thought that she needed more help more help reading because she didn't really know how to read that well.
So what did he do? He tried to help her. How did he try to help her?
He tried to help her.
What did he do when it came time for her to
do her test?
Right, yeah. What did he do?
He let her take her time and actually do it.
He gave her more time because
Yeah.
Mrs. Spalding, the substitute teacher, felt like she wasn't studying because she was more concerned about what she felt like that Teresa was more interested in other than learning. She wanted to. She was learning, but what did Mrs. Spalding, the substitute, feel like she was trying to learn? Or she wasn't trying to apply herself because she was so more interested in what?
Drawing.
Right. Which was not the case. Okay. How do Mrs. Chu define the language of art? Well, she told her when she was talking to her about you have to go out when you leave the art class. She told her to take what with her?
Oh, her sketchbook.
So when she take her sketchbook with her, what else was she supposed to do with the
She
sketchbook?
supposed to write, like, draw other things she saw when she went home on the streets and stuff like
Right. That, and she talked to her about the empty. Remember, she talked to her about the empty space.
that.
Remember how she was saying, look at the empty space and
Okay,
look
yeah.
more into.
What they were looking at, right?
Look in depth into what she was trying to draw. What does Mrs. Chu ask her students to draw first? What did she ask her whole class to draw first?
A mug.
No. It was the salt and pepper shakers. Remember? She told her that she set the two on the table and she had them to look at it at different angles and look inside of the glass of the salt shakers. You remember that?
Yeah.
You remember that?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Why did the teachers meet with Mrs. Trish teachers? Why did they meet with the principal?